What do you consider to be the toughest kind of question in IELTS? Yes, this is none other than matching the paragraph. Why is it difficult? In fact, it is not difficult, but unfortunately, we don't know exactly where the answer is. The rest of the questions, we know that answers are in serial wise, but in this case, sometimes the answer could be in the first paragraph, sometimes the answer could be in the last paragraph, sometimes in some paragraph there won't be the answers, sometimes in some of the paragraphs there could be two or more answers, right? So what you need to do is try to cover all the types of questions if paragraph matching appears in a particular passage, right? Here I'm going to show you how to do a particular passage which contains a lot of means how many? Yeah, 8 paragraph matching, right? First of all, we are going to read all the sentences so that suppose if we come across the same sentence while reading, we can it would tick in our mind. First one, the contrasting effects. Contrasting means opposite effects that new technology can have on existing business. Existing business means the business already running, right? So what effect the new technology will have on the business which is already there, right? Next, the fact that a total transformation means change is going to take place. Take place means happen. A complete change is going to happen in the future. In what? In the delivery of all forms of entertainment. The way entertainment, for example, maybe movie, song, this all, how they are going to be delivered will completely change, right? And the third one, the confused feelings that people are known to have experienced in response to technological innovation. Confused feelings means not only happiness, there could be sadness, like a mix of feelings. Okay, that people are known to have experienced when in response to technological innovation. When technological innovation, something new is there. Okay, what feelings do people have, right? And the next, the fact that some companies have learned from mistakes of others. Okay, maybe what happened to the earlier companies, what was the mistake that they have done, how they were driven out of the business. These all the things helped some of the new companies develop or maybe achieve their target, being successful, right? Some companies have learned from mistakes of others. Again, the high cost to the consumer of new ways of distributing entertainment. Consumer, the one who is using the entertainment, how much financial impact on his budget it is going to have. High cost, okay, is distributing entertainment that is going to be very much expensive, costly for the consumer, right? Again, uncertainty regarding the financial impact of wider media access. Is not sure, not clear what the impact of wider media access, what the financial impact of wider media access in the future, right? The fact that some companies were the victims of strict government policy. Some companies suffered. Victims means they suffered because of strict government policy. Okay, tight rules, right? And the final one, the fact that the digital revolution would undermine the giant entertainment companies. Undermine means reduce the importance, right? Digital revolution when happens, the big entertainment companies will have effect. What sort of effect? Basically negative effect, that is undermine, right? Now you go to the passage. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune means we know luck, a good luck, right? Since moving pictures were invented a century ago, like before 100 years, moving pictures means a movie is started, a new way of distributing entertainment to consumers has emerged. Emerged means coming into existence, about one every generation. Maybe after every 20-25 years, a new way of distributing entertainment came into existence. Each such innovation has changed the industry irreversibly. When that innovation happened, it was impossible to go back for the industry because it was an irreversible change, right? Each has been, which means each innovation creation has been accompanied by a period of fear mixed with the exhilaration. See, positive and negative, fear mixed with the exhilaration. Do you remember? Yes, here it is. The confused feelings that people are known to have experienced in response to technological innovation. Once we have studied this, read this and understood this, it would be easy to find the answer, right? For the 16th one, the answer here, this is A. Again, going further, we don't know whether one more answer is there or not. The arrival of digital technology, which translates music, pictures and text into zeros and ones of computer language, marks one of those periods. Begins one of those periods, right? Okay, now there is a new period of digital technology, and I don't think something else is there. One is there, that is 16, that we have already seen, right? And when we are in the second paragraph, this may sound familiar because the digital revolution and the explosion of choice, explosion means a lot of choice that would go with it, has been heralded for some time. In 1992, John Malone, chief executive of TCI, an American cable giant, welcomed the 500-channel universe. Digital television was about to deliver everything except pizzas to people's living rooms. When the entertainment companies tried out the technology, it worked fine, but not at a price that people were prepared to pay. Look, not at a price that people were prepared to pay means it was really expensive. People were not prepared to spend that much money for that. So where is the cost? Money. The high cost to the consumer. There is a word consumer. People were not prepared to pay. It's not companies. People here means consumers, right? So for the 18th one, the answer is B, right? Any more? Those 500 channels eventually arrived. Finally, those 500 channels, the dream of the person came true, but via the internet and the PC rather than through television. It was not through television, instead it was through the internet as well as the PC, right? The digital revolution was starting to affect entertainment business in unexpected ways. Means the new change, digital revolution that was going to affect the industry in different ways, unexpected ways. Eventually, it will change. See, future, it will change every aspect of it. From the way cartoons are made, to the way films are screened, to the way people buy music. Look, everything will change. Do you remember that? See, the fact that a total transformation, change is going to take place. Going to happen means obviously that is future. The delivery of all forms of entertainment. Here you get an answer, that is C, right? Total transformation. Three examples. Which are the examples? Will change every aspect. Where cartoons are made, where films are screened, the way people buy music, right? That much is clear. What nobody is sure of is how it will affect the economics of the business. What is economics? The financial aspects, right? What nobody is sure, which means uncertainty. There is no clarity regarding the financial impact. Yes, that is economics. This is also C. See, the same paragraph contains two answers here. And as I mentioned, sometimes in some of the paragraphs there might not be any answer to. Right. Let's go through the fourth one. New technologies always contain within them both threats and opportunities. Yes, there are opportunities, possibilities are there, fears are there, threats are there. Right. They have the power. Potential means power. A potential has two meanings. One, potential can be an adjective. Look, you are a potential candidate for Canada, right? Means possible. Okay. The second, when potential is used as a noun, it becomes, it has the meaning of ability. They have the ability both to make the companies in the business a great deal richer and to sweep them away. Okay, they can make the existing companies richer as well as end their business. Okay, they have both threats and opportunities. Do you remember something? The contrasting effects that new technology can have on existing business. What is the contrasting effect? They can give a lot of opportunities and they can finish their business too. Right. So, for the 14th one, the answer should be D. Right. Right. Okay. Let's see something more is there or not. Old companies always fear new technology. The example, Hollywood was hostile. Hostile means unfriendly to television. Television terrified by the VCR. Terrified means threatened. Go back far enough, points out Hal Varian, an economist at the University of California at Berkeley, and you find publishers complaining that circulating libraries would cannibalize their sales. See, publishing companies like those who are publishing books, they were complaining that libraries would cannibalize. Cannibalize means finish. Cannibal means, as we know, flesh-eating human. Right. In this case, finish their sales. Means as libraries were spreading, they were afraid of that it would affect their sales. Right. Yet, whenever a new technology has come in, it has made more money for existing entertainment companies. The proliferation of means of distribution results gratifyingly. Gratifyingly means satisfactorily. Proliferation means spread. The proliferation of dollars, pounds, pesetas, and the rest to pay for it. Right. Which means the existing companies made much money from that. Right. And I think there is nothing about government policy. There is nothing about could undermine, could finish their business. Is there anything about learned from others' mistakes? No. Okay, let's go forward. All the same, there is something in the old company's fears. Yes, if they are afraid of that, there is something. Right. New technologies may not threaten their lives, but they usually change their role. Means the way they used to run cannot be applied here, that they have to change their roles. Once television became widespread, film and radio stopped being the staple forms of entertainment. Staple forms means common ways of entertainment. Previously, film and radio were. Right. But once television became prevalent, they stopped being the main forms of entertainment. Cable television has undermined the power of broadcasters. Look at the word undermine. And the power has shifted the movie studios, the radio companies, and the television broadcasters have been swallowed up. Power has shifted the movie studios. What happened? The radio companies and the television broadcasters have been swallowed up, which means over, finished. Right. These days, remind you, there is no in before these days, because so many students in their writing, in their speaking also use the same thing. In these days, that is wrong. Right. The grand old names of entertainment have more resonance than power. Resonance means echo only. They don't have power. Means They had power in the past, but no longer they have. Paramount is part of Viacom, a cable company. Universal, part of Seagram, a drinks and entertainment company. MGM, once the roaring lion of Hollywood, has been reduced to a whisper. Whisper means a very murmuring small sound because it's not part of one of the giants, which means those companies have not merged with another. What happens? They lost their power. And RCA, once the most important broadcasting company in the world, is now a recording label belonging to Bertelsmann, a large German entertainment company, which means some of the companies were driven out of market, right? See, the fact that digital revolution could undermine the giant entertainment companies. Is there any other option? See, now we have just 17. The fact that some companies have learned from, they haven't learned from others' mistakes. So that the answer here is this one only. The fact that digital revolution could undermine the giant entertainment companies. Means the bigger companies would suffer because of digital revolution, as the examples we have, right? 2 more left. Part of the reason why incumbents got pushed aside was that who is incumbent means those who have power, right? Those who maybe have the office, right? Part of the reason why incumbents got pushed aside was that they did not see what was coming. Okay, they couldn't predict what is going to happen. But they also faced a tighter regulatory, look at that, tighter regulatory environment than the present one. Means there was strict rule, right? In America, laws preventing, look at that, laws preventing television broadcasters from owning program companies were repealed earlier this decade, allowing the creation of vertically integrated business. Vertically integrated means a mushrooming business, okay, going upwards. So previously it was not the case, and they had a lot of tight regulations, right? See, the fact that some companies were the victims of strict government policy, right? In this case, for this question, the answer is this one, yeah, F. Only one is pending. Greater freedom combined with a sense of history prompted, prompt means promoted, urged, encouraged the smarter companies in the entertainment business to reinvent themselves. The companies which were smarter, they changed the way they used to approach this. They reinvent themselves. They saw what happened to those of their predecessors. Predecessor means earlier people, right? They saw what happened, which means they learned from others' mistakes who were stuck with one form of distribution, right? Now, the fact that some companies have learned from the mistakes of others. Here, the thing is so simple. If you understand that, it won't be an issue. See, in 2 paragraphs we have seen, in C paragraph and F paragraph, there are 2 answers each, right? Okay. Here, nothing is complicated. It might consume some time because, as I told you, unlike other questions, you may need to read the whole passage. But try to do other kinds of questions in the same passage along with this one, because anyway we have to read the whole paragraph, whole passage, so that you can avoid reading it twice or thrice. Fine.